My husband brought me to a clinic for an abortion just to soothe his mistress' final part. I kept my eyes on him, my voice breaking as I spoke. Raphael, those are my parents. They were the ones who raised me alongside my brother, who sacrificed everything so we'd have a future. The only time I ever went against them was when I chose him. That choice, that was the worst mistake of my life. For a second, something shifted in his expression, almost softness, but his phone rang before it could stay. He answered with irritation. What the fuck is it now? Then his face changed. His eyes flicked to me, slower this time. Fine, I'm on my way. He ended the call and turned to Nerissa. It's real. She sighed dramatically, rolling her eyes. What terrible timing. HMP. I forced myself upright, reaching for my crutch. Then I can go. Without warning, he snatched it away. I'm taking you. No one else touches you. His tone wasn't protective, it was a warning. Asterisk asterisk. By the time we arrived at the hospital, my tears had already dried up. The corridors smelled like antiseptic and endings that couldn't be reversed. That way, the emergency room, a nurse directed. I dragged myself forward, my heart hammering, then stopped completely. A gurney, a white sheet, motionless. No, no, please. I grabbed a doctor's sleeve. Where are they? Where are my parents? Please tell me. He slowly removed his mask, pity already filling his face. I'm sorry, we couldn't save them. They kept calling your name until the very end. My legs gave out before I could think. I collapsed onto the cold floor and reached for the sheet with trembling hands. Their faces were still, too still, pale like everything had already left them. Mom, Dad, my fingers brushed their cold skin. I'm sorry, I'm too late. I'm sorry. What were their last words? I forced out. The doctor hesitated. They drifted in and out of consciousness. They kept repeating your name, Amara, and telling you to leave your husband. Don't you dare say that bullshit from dying people. Raphael snapped instantly. Show some respect. The doctor flinched, but I barely heard him anymore. Everything inside me was already sinking into something deeper than grief. Asterisk asterisk. When we returned to the villa, I walked through it like something empty, still learning how to move. My parents were gone. Nothing Nerissa did after that could cut deeper. I was already ruined in a way that couldn't be repeated. For the funeral, Raphael allowed me to attend, but only with 4 guards shadowing me like I was dangerous. Rain soaked through my clothes as I knelt before their graves. My brother Marcus wasn't there. Only silence, rain, and men watching me like a prisoner. Time's up, one of them said flatly. I pressed my hand against the stone. Mom, Dad, I'll leave, I promise. Back at the villa, my silence seemed to irritate him more than anything else. Raphael began flaunting Nerissa openly, making me serve them wine, polish their shoes, scrub floors on my knees. Nerissa smiled every time like she was playing with a toy. She pressed her heel down on my fingers. Look at you. Once a ballerina, now crawling like a stray. I didn't react. Pain had stopped meaning anything. Only something heavy and dull remained inside me. That night, a scream shattered the silence like a staged alarm.